everything changed drastically. It changed our natural living patterns. The master clock started receiving unpredictable and confusing signals. So here is the story on how these circadian rhythm disruptions were making my life miserable. It began with the first lockdown of March 2020.
COVID-19 came.
The World Health Organization declared the outbreak an international public health emergency.
The intensive care unit has no beds left.
More than 1,200 cases now.
We can stop the spread by staying at home.
My home turned into my office, my workout place, the cinema. In the middle of this COVID outbreak, I was lucky to meet my future girlfriend. She was a nurse, I was a product manager, and we had one thing in common: irregular working schedule. Like other healthcare workers, she was in the first line of the fight against COVID. Meanwhile, I worked 60 hours a week for a Silicon Valley startup, and guess what? Our days were garbage. Eric, good morning. Good evening to you. So let's discuss this new service architecture. Bye. Have a good one. Oh, hi, honey. How was your night shift? Hey, can you hear me? So, yeah, sorry, I just finished my workout. Yeah, let me show you these new messaging designs. Okay, Josh, have a good one. Bye-bye. See you. Oh, hi, honey. How was your 13-hour shift? Not instantly, but slowly. After a few months, we found ourselves crushed. Physically, cognitively, and emotionally. We were constantly caffeinated and overwhelmed. Falling asleep became harder. No energy, no mood, no joy. And for my girlfriend, the shift worker, it was much more challenging than for me. This is when I decided to start the research. How to survive night shift? Did I find a way to fix it?
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Just kidding. At first it seemed like there was no solution. But when I discovered circadian rhythms, I realized that our lifestyle kept us further and further from our nature. As we were spending most of our hours indoor, suppressing melatonin with gadgets in the evening, and killing our deep sleep with late workouts and meals. And we fixed it. We reshuffled the architecture of our days and started following simple principles. Here are a few. Every Sarah's shift was tracked in our calendars. We calculated optimal sleeping windows for her and for me. We also improved our bedroom. We built our science-based morning and evening routines and started enjoying them. Look, we've made so many wonderful changes. Getting the morning sun, blocking the harmful light before bed, tracking quality of our sleep, finishing meals on time. I'll describe all of them, but in other videos. We learned not only how to follow the body clock. What's more important, we learned techniques for moving it forward and backward if night work, flights or social life require it. So Sarah could finally prepare and get through her ever-changing shifts with ease. Her recovery improved. Meanwhile, I felt like a productivity monster. We were finally out of this vicious circle of getting alert in the evening, barely sleeping at night, feeling tired in the morning, and staying exhausted throughout the day. For almost 3 years, we've lived without disrupting our 24-hour clock, but I haven't stopped researching. You would ask why? I've had endless discussions with people around, and they've never heard of circadian rhythms. Many couldn't believe that messed up body clock could impair their ability to think, lose weight, or be a positive person. The sad truth is, most of us don't live at our peak performance for most of our life. We humans are excellent at getting used to this destroying and comfortable environment. and it slowly becomes our new norm, our default state. And this is exactly why the scale of circadian rhythms disruption is truly terrifying. Check this out. In simple words, artificial lights at night can make some people depressed, or they might even end up killing themselves. Elementary school children that do not sleep enough have mental health problems, worse attention and memory, as corresponding parts of their brain do not develop enough. Remember this next time when a kid begs you for a phone in bed. Or this one. Delayed circadian rhythms and sleep disruptions may be a cause of teen depression. 97% of night shift workers do not adapt to the demands of working at night. 97%. This is how their health is being destroyed. And there is so much more out there. And this problem gets only worse. We face generations of sleep-deprived, exhausted, demotivated, unfocused, and negatively viewing the world people. How can we take care of our families, our society, if we cannot take care of ourselves? The single most powerful thing we can do for our health and happiness for free is to follow our circadian rhythms. So why don't we just do what nature made us feel natural to our body? Because saying it is easier than doing it. For almost 3 years, I've been collecting all this awesome science about our body clock health to turn it into a Swiss knife of straightforward tools and actions, so that, despite the circumstances, everybody, and shift workers in particular, could use them to organize their daily activities around natural rhythms. Eventually, all of us could follow or shift our circadian clock if working schedule or everyday life require it. The Earth rotates 15 to 40 minutes faster than the average circadian rhythm in a human. This is why we must keep closing this gap every single day, essentially doing this never-ending shift. With In Shift, I want to contribute to the future where young are energized and pursuing their goals without sacrificing their physical and mental health. Where senior people are sharp-minded, healthy and active, traveling the world and sharing their wisdom with next generations. People that work night shifts love their job, recover fully, and spend quality time with their families and friends, so that our society can function and thrive. In Shift is a science-based tool for organizing your life around natural rhythms. And this channel is just the first step.